It's been 1 month since the October 7th massacre of at least 1,400 Israelis in that coordinated terror attack carried out by Hamas. Israel marked the day with a moment of silence for the victims, and flags have been lowered to half-staff. But within the remembrance and mourning, the mission still stands. Israel says its forces have encircled and isolated the region in Gaza to increase pressure on Hamas. Our Ines de la Cuetara is at the Western Wall in Jerusalem with more. Let's talk about what's happening there at the Western Wall. Clearly a place for prayer. And since it's been a month since October 7th, I can see all the people behind you singing for peace.
Hey, Kara, yeah, so this is a vigil that's being held here at the Western Wall, the holiest site in Judaism. And I just want to show you this powerful scene. All of these women here who have locked arms and are now singing. And we've seen people throughout the night singing, praying. These are, people who are mourning everything that happened on October 7th and some of the hostages' families as well. This event in particular was held by the hostages' families. Over 240 hostages still being held in Gaza. Just 4 of them have been released, and earlier we heard from some of the hostages' families, one woman yelling out that it's been 32 days since these people were taken, and she was calling on leaders, Israeli leaders and foreign leaders, to do more here to bring these people home. I recognized in the crowd a woman we'd spoken to earlier whose grandmother was taken, her grandfather was killed, and her grandmother is being held in Gaza. And just a few days ago, she was telling us she wants this hostage issue to stay top of mind. She's worried that as time goes on, the public will forget about the hostages. And so as we're marking this, somber anniversary, the 1 month since the October 7th terror attacks, these hostages, the families of these hostages are trying to keep this issue top of mind, Kira.
So, Ines, here's what's remarkable as I look at these live pictures behind you. It was just this year that you were in the same place where there were thousands and thousands of protesters unhappy with Netanyahu's overhaul to the judicial system. He was trying to change the ways there in Jerusalem. And then this attack happened, and it was desolate. Nobody was even coming to the old city and praying at the wall there and arm in arm singing for peace. And now today, look at what's happening behind you. I mean, talk about a change of events. I'm just curious about your thoughts on that. Just in less than a few months, how we've seen the scenery change so much.
Yeah, and I mean, it's been interesting to see. So certainly in the early days after the war, we saw a lot of unity, the whole country rallying here, against Hamas and in support of the victims' families. I think in the last few weeks, we've seen that evolve a little bit, with some, of course, being more critical of the government. Clearly, some of these families feel the government's not doing enough to bring these people home, and others, support the government. Some of the hostages' families we'd spoken to said that they feel they have no choice but to trust the government here. But it has certainly been something to see. Like you say, Jerusalem was a total ghost town in the early days. So to see the site here tonight is certainly very powerful. All of these people coming together in memory and of the victims and calling for the hostages' release.
Ines de la Cuetara there, right in the heart of the old city. Thank you so much, Ines.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.